Hey everybody, it looks like it's time for a little more vanquishing or hard mode missions. See what we're going to do today for the Zazin mission and Vanquish. I don't really go for the bounties too much just because it would mean I have to go look up where those things are and blah blah blah. And yeah. Let's see, so the mission for today, looks like Gad. The Bloodstone, finding the Bloodstone. That's actually a pretty easy, not too difficult mission. We're going to try and do it in hard mode. As you can see here, I'm going to be running a Assassin's Promise Caller build. This build is just nice and easy. I'm playing on my Necromancer. She's even though I love the Warrior and I'll be playing a Warrior in Guild Wars 2 as my primary character, the Necromancer is just a lot of fun, and I just really enjoy the character. So let's see here. Why? Oh, to rise possession. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and travel on out to Finding the Bloodstone here. We'll get going on getting this mission done. Alright, we're going to go to the Tarnished Coast. And let's just go ahead and go to Radissoon. Now, this is something that's going to be kind of interesting. I mean, while we haven't yet seen what things are going to look like yet in Guild Wars 2 as far as Radissoon, we can see what it looks like here in Guild Wars 1, and as you can see, it's not bad. You know, they've got, look at that, I mean, this weird cube-looking thing. That's probably a little precursor to the floating city that we're going to see in Guild Wars 2. And let's see what else we got here. There's another one. They definitely have some very different architecture. Lots of right angles and lots of interesting patterns. Alright, let's go ahead and pop open our map here and see where is this mission. Oh, I better set it as my mission here first. And minor detail. Now, if I remember right, this is going to be up over here, Gad's encampment, and right over here. The mission itself isn't too bad. I mean, it's interesting. A lot of the missions in the Eyes of the North are fairly fun. They tell a good story. I really like the story in Eye of the North. As an actual expansion, it felt just a little more complete because you got to build on what happened in the previous games as opposed to some of the other games, which were these complete campaigns. And of course, we're going to go ahead and grab our blessing here because we're going to have a few people to kill. And of course, we're also going to set our title to Not Too Annoying. That's the Asura title track. Yeah, I gotta love those Asuras. They are snarky beyond belief. We're gonna head over here towards the mission. This area, I love this Sparkfly Fen. This area is just, I love the butterflies flying. See the butterfly flying over there? And I love the rain. You know, it was one of the first times they actually started doing Guild Wars. A lot of the water areas are kind of static, but seeing these kind of dynamic weather patterns is really nice. It's one thing I've always enjoyed. It was like WoW, vanilla WoW back before they decided to ruin everything. God. You know, that is one thing I did actually really miss when Cataclysm came out. You know, they had done such a wonderful job with the world. It felt very alive, very just not that everything changed necessarily like it will in Guild Wars 2, but it just felt a little more there. Like the weather, you know, the night and day cycles, the weather changed. And in Cataclysm, when they went back and redid the world, they took all that kind of stuff out, and you know, that just really disappointed me. That's just maybe most people didn't care for it. Yeah, it's entirely possible. Gotta be real careful with these Saragons. Elementals at 30, they hit pretty hard. Not too hard, of course. Not for us. One of the things too, I love doing my Assassin's Promise build is running Mark of Pain. And the reason I like Mark of Pain so much is it does with any physical hits, and since I'm using an assassin, popping that Mark of Pain on there plus popping my assassin really does man, Yeah, it just really can rack up some of the good AoE deeps. And we're going to come over here. Gotta go to the inscription stone. I haven't killed enough people to get any kind of a bonus yet, so we're just going to ignore that. Alright, here we are at the inscription stone. We're going to examine it, and here we get the nice little cutscene. Let's take a look.
I want this done well, I want this done right, and I want this done fast. I don't want any screw-ups. I don't want any backtalk. I'm looking at you, Vec. You hear me?
Yeah.
Questions?
Such a
No?
jerk.
Let's go.
He's everything I said and less.
He's not that bad. He's very smart.
And doesn't let a minute go by without reminding you of it.
Gad is pretty abrasive. How did you end up working for him?
In the wake of the White Mantle, my home, Kryta, is racked by civil war. Factions and sub-factions are destroying our nation. We are seeking new ways, new magics, new allies in order to tip the balance and finally bring peace.
And this cranky old Asura is a potential ally.
Ha! All he cares about is his reputation. Tell me, how many of your people has he injured with his experiments? How many have quit?
A lot.
A few. But
A
I've
few.
learned a
How about
great
a lot?
deal about necromancy in the short time I've known him. It's
Yeah, I
worth
bet you have.
dealing with his temper and his demands.
A small sacrifice for a greater good?
We all make sacrifices. I would sacrifice 10 times over if it would protect my people.
Olivia, we'll see about that. We'll see just how willing you are to sacrifice. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and head on into the mission here. We're just waiting for it to load. Alright, here we are. Inside the dungeon area. Finding the Bloodstones. Alright, so in this one we gotta find the inscribed sentries and decipher their inscriptions. Helps us open up the passageways. Ooh, spiders! Watch out for those spiders, they can pop out of nowhere. They're not too difficult, though. Blood weavers, really kind of look out for. Not too difficult, but they like to apply snaring webs. As you can see, I've done this mission before. Hey, more spiders. More spiders. The venom. I don't have to worry about them too much. I go down. Life weavers, the monks, and thank goodness there are no monks. There are no monks in Guild Wars 2. Gracious. Oh, guess I better ask Gad. Where exactly do
Can
we
you
go
be
here,
helped?
Gad? I missed where he said. Let's see. More inscribed creatures. Inscription. Okay, yeah. Well, obviously. He's supposed to tell us which direction. There we go. Feel that? No, you wouldn't. There's an inscribed creature southeast of us, but it's on the move. I'll repeat that in case you weren't listening. Southeast. Alright, got it, Gad. Thanks. So we're going to go southeast. Oh, more spiders. This build is just too powerful. Talk about abusing the system. Alright. Take down the southeast passageway here. Let's see what else. Ooh, yeah, skeletal hounds. And there's our inscribed sentry. We're gonna have to go get him. More. Here we go. We got some incubus. These things actually can't hurt like that. Yeah. Getting just crushed by that many monsters at once, it does hurt quite a bit. No doubt. And thankfully, being a necro, anytime we kill something, we get an energy back. Oh yeah. So recovering from death isn't quite as difficult. Of course, we do have the aura of the Bloodstone here. Environment effect. Whenever a creature dies, it heals all other creatures for 20. So not fun. That's the way of the game, though. It's alright. let's go ahead and get our sentry here. We'll take the hound out first. Yeah, see back there, my problem was I just went rushing on too quickly and not supposed to do that. Getting lazy. Lazy, my old age. You there, shining blade girl. Extract the inscription. Of course, Gad, but remember, you can't do this alone. Yeah, right. He just wants us for our dumbness. Dumbness? Is that even a word? Dumbness? Yeah, the Asura are definitely very interesting creatures. I mean, they are highly intelligent. But at the same time, because they're so intelligent, they also are kind of jerks. They tend to look down upon the other races. It's not uncommon for an Asura to use a lesser race, they're a lesser race, as they test the subject, as you will. They don't mind if their assistants happen to bite the dust, all in the name of progress, right? It's the America of the 19th century. Getting stuck on the stairs there. Here we go. Alright, we're going to go up to this inscription stone, and this will help us reach the next level. Give me just a moment. This is so far beyond you, it would make your head spin. Sure it would, Gad. Sure it would. Alright, let's go ahead. Look at that. They burned right through that wall, didn't they? Now, of course, the Bloodstones are a rather interesting phenomenon in the Guild Wars lore. I mean, they were, these containers of magic essence that the gods had to break up. And well, actually, the gods put them in a volcano first, and the volcano exploded and threw these items all over the world. This is another one. There's actually a specific Guild Wars prophecies. Oh, hold on here. There's an inscribed creature in the southeast again. If you know how to read a compass, look at the S and D and walk between them. That's southeast. Yeah. Anyways, we were saying volcano through the Bloodstones. There's actually a Guild Wars prophecy mission called Bloodstone that deals with the Bloodstones. And rather a little fun mission, not too bad. The Skelkir, these are interesting creatures. Actually, we do see them pop up again in Guild Wars, and a little bit different looking here. Yeah, get away. So look at that, man. Pulling my map here, look at that. 3 stacks of kill veins all hit at one time. It's nasty stuff. As you can see, my health is just going down there, but this build is so OP that they're gonna drop stuff really quick here. It'll heal me up. See, look at that. Problems. We got a blue. Blues are they're like the greens of World of Warcraft. In case you didn't know, they're okay items. They generally don't have that great of stats. The way you want to look at items here in Guild Wars. One, it's white or the base, just, nothing on them, no, just weapon statistics, that's it. Then, after that, we've got, I guess we're going to pull those guys anyway. Then we got blues, which have moderately decent stats on them. Then we've got purples, which are pretty darn good. Golds are the really ones, those are the ones you want to shoot for most of the time. And then, or if not golds, you want to get green ones. Greens are the unique boss drop items in Guild Wars. Oops, look at that. Got more, I didn't even know. Greens are the very super rare boss drop items. In Guild Wars 2, they're going to be the master items, which there won't be the best. Looks like, according to the most recent patch of Guild Wars, they're going to be putting purple as any transmuted item. And, so we'll have to wait and see. Oop! Thank you, Gus. Get away! There we go. See, as a Necro, I do not want to get in close. Back. Monkeys. Gonna work. Now that I think about it, there's something here. Yeah, I've died 500 times on this character. Oh well, it happens, right? It happens. Yeah, getting the Survivor title is not all that easy. It's been a frustration of mine as I get increasingly close and then fail, like I just did there, because of stupid mistakes. That's alright, though. I think at the moment I'm sitting on in the Hall of Monuments. It's not too bad. I'll have some nice items waiting for me come Guild Wars 2, which thankfully next weekend we're going to be seeing. I'll be able to get back in there. So excited about that. I'll be playing more of my warrior. We actually have a group of us that are going to try and run asking catacombs from writers from the Guild Wars and stuff. Oh, forgot to regather the thing there. Let's see. We're closer to the creature now. This one isn't doing much. Perhaps it's guarding something. You go in first. Yeah, we'll do that. Keep going here. One of the things that you've got to really be careful with, of course, skill. Here we go. Look at this. Look at all those skeletal hounds. Got some skeletal archers. And, let's see how well this goes. Yeah, AoE! Burn them down! Look at that. No problems, no problems. I do have to admit the first time I came in here, it was like, what in the world? And I think I may have actually died at that point. Didn't make proper use of the AoEs. Ah well, let's see what we got here. Now this is an interesting room, because look at this, we got skeletons just hanging out. No big deal. Tra-la-la, don't mind us for the skeletons. There's our inscribed sentry. We're gonna hit the hound first, though. See, the problem with this is it's an ambush. Not that really matters all too much, because as soon as you defeat the sentry, we're good to go. These inscriptions are fascinating. I wonder what created them. That doesn't matter, Necromancer. All that matters is that I will figure them out. Let's see. Over here. To the inscription stone. Now check this out. This is kind of cool. Look at this. What in the world is that? Just random, big old giant thing of writing. It's like the Matrix. Blonde, brunette, redhead. First movie, that was awesome. Dad didn't really care for the second and third. They were okay. They just weren't all that great. These inscriptions are interesting. No wonder no one else has gotten in here. They didn't have me. And on to level 3. Alright. This, if I remember correct, is the last. And then we're going to see some interesting stuff happen. I'm going to pop open my little mini-map here. More skelk. Nasty creatures. Just too OP. Too OP, I tell ya. It just wrecks through everything. Yeah, it's been around for quite a while. Look, I got another skill point. But you want to see how? Look at this. 208 skill points. I got so many skill points, I don't even know what to do with them. I guess I could go capture more elites. It's so expensive. I have to admit. Oops, hold on. The inscribed power emanating from this room is immense. We must mind our steps. Well, you should, as you would walk in front of me after you. Horrible now. Horrible. Really, I do know how to read, I promise. Anyway, I was talking about the, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I didn't quite play Guild Wars as originally as much as I would have liked to. I was going to school at the time when the game came out, and it was kind of my you know, when I had time game. And that was okay. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Painted Siths. Alright, this gets interesting. Defeating this Guardian will allow me to harness the Bloodstone's full power. Well, what are you waiting for? Yeah, what I'm waiting for is the fact that as soon as we get in here, these other Guardians are going to pop out these things. And this is a total pain. Oh, I hate these floating weapons. They tend to not like to bleed. They tend to not like to do much of anything. Focus! Yeah! And there we go. Enjoy the next cutscene here at the Bloodstone.
I need to extract the essence. Feck, bring me a canopic jar.
What?
No, a jar, not a crystal, you idiot.
You should be using an ether crystal. Extracting with a jar is unsafe.
Don't lecture me about safety. You've always been too timid in your research, Feck. You never fail to disappoint me.
I swear if we didn't need him, I would shove him off a bridge.
I heard that. Livia, hold this while I make the extraction.
The sewer
might
hunting
hurt a
is
little.
for.
If you're extracting the stone's essence, the energies could kill me.
Then get one of the other humans to do it. Don't bother me with trifles.
Life,
That's right.
death, whatever.
You should use an ether crystal. It would be safer.
Ether crystals aren't free. Bukas willing to take the risk are cheaper.
That's what you think of my people.
No,
They
this is
have
one thing
no
I
value
don't
to
understand.
you?
Not my problem.
You know, at the
Are
beginning of this
going to
mission,
help
she
or
was
not?
perfectly
You've
fine.
had mishaps
No problems.
before.
Yeah, whatever. He teaches me a
You
lot.
rush things and others
cares
pay
if,
the
you know,
price. This is wrong.
There's a little bit of a
You're
price
wrong.
to pay.
I refuse to be a part of this.
Now all of a sudden she's like,
I'm sorry.
flip the
Fine.
switch.
Run off
What?
and leave me with the dirty work. Everyone wants results, but no one wants to pay the price.
Imagine
so who do I
that.
have
Nobody
to kill
wants
to
to
get some
die.
decent help around here?
And he means that literally. 2,500 experience. I'll put that in the bank. Maybe, hopefully, I can get that survivor's title one of these days and help add to my Hall of Monuments. Now we go back to Gad's encampment. Pop open this and done. We can go back and get our rewards. Let's head on back to Embark Beach. This is such a great addition to the game. Having everything nice and centrally located. We got all our vendors here. We can go to any part of the map. And these Zazen missions are kind of nice. You know, it's a good way of getting people to keep playing the game. I like this version of the dailies. I like the version of dailies better in Guild Wars 2. In case you haven't seen it, dailies in Guild Wars 2 are just right there in your achievements panel. You don't have to go talk to anybody. You don't have to do anything. You know, they're just bam, there, you're done. And you know, for our efforts there, we got a skill point, some Asura reputation, and 105 copper Zazen coins, which we will use to help further our goal towards gaining more achievements. Gotta love those achievements. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.